Right now I've been looking for voice acting gigs myself in the meantime until I can actually get all the voice actors together to create at least a trailer, a pilot, a trailer first of course, but a trailer, a pilot, my first episode, anything that we can get at the moment, which a trailer is probably going to be the best we can get. Yeah. You already know these two characters. At first, my first video about the series and showing the characters, you may have known that these two looked as if they were a couple, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned they were. Now, in the current timeline of all of this, that is no longer canon in the society of this world. They are actually siblings now, as they were going to be originally, but I want to add more drama to it for whatever reason. So they became lovers, and now they're going to go back to my original idea, which were siblings. So yeah, Slime, Goo, they're siblings. Also, I have no idea why I added a little patch right there. Genuinely, like the little, not the flower patch, like that little darker spot right there that's competing with ooze. I have no idea why I put that there. I might remove that, but not the flowers. And that's all I have to say about those characters. Now we have Luca here, which his name isn't actually Luca. I just never came up with a name for him yet. Yeah, he has a little bit of a redesign here. Nothing too big. The shirt changed. The pants changed. And the shoes didn't really change at all. Those are really main changes for him. He needs a voice actor, so... This one is Liliana Roblox _9's character. Since I know she has a bit of a high-pitched voice, I thought this would be the best one for her. And if you're seeing this, I'm not calling you short, but respectfully, you are short. Nothing against short people, I promise. Unless it's Liliana, no, for real. No, but for real, nothing against short people here. And my class likes to joke around with her about being short at times. Now, anyways, we have this new character, which is a replacement for another character, which, as you may have seen in the original video I made of this, we had a clown character, the older sister of Giggles. Ignore that. The older sister of Giggles. She got deleted and taken out because I feel like there weren't enough male characters being introduced, and besides, she didn't really add anything to the story besides the raising suspicion, which I feel like she didn't really add too much of that suspicion of actually what's going on in the series. So yeah, now we have these two. You may be able to notice that they replicate the sun and the moon in a way, or at least some type of galaxy thing. This one represents the moon, this one represents the sun. But despite that, they're complete opposites, and their colors do not match their personalities. Blue, being calm, is actually the opposite. He is energetic, nice, you know. Well, this boy right here, and yes, he is a boy despite the eyelashes. He is actually really calm. He takes things a bit more seriously, you know. It's kind of like that I forgot the word, dynamic, where it's kind of like best friends but opposite personalities, which I personally find that kind of entertaining, especially since I kind of had that type of friendship with someone. If you're wondering why the corsets, it's because they're both into like experimenting with different types of clothes and stuff. So they work together as buddies to try to create new clothes, I guess. And no, they're not gay. I'm going to make that very clear because I know that's a stereotype for gay people, which they're not gay. And in fact, they are both asexual. So not interested in love at all. Alright? Also, they're also aromantic, I think. I have no idea what else they are, part of the LGBTQ community. All I know is they are not femboys, they're not transgender, they are asexual so far, at least from my perspective. That's what I'm going for with them so far. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out which character. Okay, Jasper, this is my friend's character. It's a quote-unquote little boy, lures people out into the right places and then just kills them. Yeah, very short introduction for that one. Now this one. You remember him. He's still gonna be here no matter what. Again, this is based off someone that was in my class who I think unfortunately died. I don't remember how exactly he died, if he died, but something like mysteriously disappeared one day out of nowhere. So I assume he passed away, unfortunately. If not, I'm glad for that, but I'm not 100% sure what happened to him. And again, this is not a stereotype to make him look dumb, stupid, nothing. But then again, this is actually based off someone I actually knew who had some type of disability. I don't know what disability he had, genuinely. And now we have this one right here. This is a good old acquaintance of our friend Ghost right here, who got a redesign. Yes, we love the redesigns. As you may see, Ghost had a little more of a strict appearance with a larger head. Now she has a little bit more of a smaller head, more of a actual design to go off of, you know, like a design to actually can actually fit her and her personality, despite how dark she looks. And this right here is her. Actually, I have no idea what the relationship is. This is what I'm thinking of: childhood best friend, or who betrayed her, and or she abandoned her by accident, and or her sister. I have no idea, because this is a mask. Like, you can tell it's a mask by the cracks. I need to that make it a little bit darker so you can actually know it's a mask. But yes, I have no idea what the relationship is. Obviously, she's not wearing the mask, but only she is. So I'm trying to figure out what is the relationship in this entire story, genuinely. Also, if you're wondering why Ghost doesn't have eyebrows, what do you think? Why does she not have a mouth? What do you think? What did I just say for the past 1 minute? Okay, now we're gonna put these two away. Also, this might be my favorite character design so far. But my favorite redesign is probably Ghost. Unless count the non-binary, the non-binary triplets. Oh my god. This one, anyways, who was the oldest, you may ask? Who's the oldest one? I genuinely don't have a good idea about who's the oldest yet. All I'm gonna say is this one is the youngest. That's literally all. And you know, actually, I'm just gonna say right now, and this one's the oldest. That one was born second, and obviously this one's born last. In a way, if you want to say this, is basically the Addams family dynamic. Always a sibling. It's like basically the Addams family dynamic, except if Michael was a male triplet. Anyways, there's new designs to make their personalities fit them a little bit more. This one didn't get any big changes besides the wings, the socks, the clothing. They really didn't get anything that big of a deal. The same with this one. Also didn't get that much added to her. Added the little halo there. Changed the eyes. Anyways, as I was saying before I got interrupted by a little bit of an ad, nothing too big about them, nothing too big of changes, and that's it. And I'm going to go over this character really quickly. Originally, she was going to have a duo with another character that was also a reptile, but he got taken down due to, I feel like his role really wasn't fitting in. So I replaced him with her. I think I might turn this into a boy or another non-binary character, because genuinely, I feel like there are too many girls. But then again, we do have non-binary characters that go by any pronouns. And also, I'm going to make this very clear. Do not sexualize them to any other gender, please. Do not. It's genuinely aggravating when I see people doing that to other creators. And I don't like doing that to other creators at all. I actually don't do that, to be honest. Maybe when I was younger I did, probably. But not at the moment. But please do not attract them to any type of gender at all. Do not attract them to any other gender. Do not say like, oh, they're this gender. Do not say, oh, they're this gender. Oh, they're this gender. And do not say, oh, this character's trans. Yeah, definitely really trans. This is trans. Yeah, all these characters are trans. Because, in fact, in reality, they are not trans. None of them are trans at all. But this one right here, yeah, he's obviously a male. I'm not saying that because he's blue. I'm just saying that he's a male. But please, but please, just don't put them attracted to any type of gender. Because all of these characters are mostly asexual. Because, like, if I do get voice actors in here, like, I know, like, some people aren't very comfortable, like, acting out romantic couple stuff with with random people. So, obviously, I'm not going to try to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And besides, I'm not a big fan of ships at times. And this is one of those times I feel like ships aren't necessary in a series. Especially with me around. Because, like, you know, I'm a very OG-friendly community. And I actually, some of my projects have actually made couples without voice acting for obvious reasons, because, like, hey, I'm, like, doing it in my own creative space without anyone else saying some really bad stuff about it. And hey, like, there's no voice actors, so might as well try to add something more to it. But if we were to have voice actors who were actually in a couple and says, oh, we would like to be in a couple or something like that, I'll allow it, just for the sake of you guys just having a good time, you know? I want you to have a good time on the show. Like, you know, I want you to at least somewhat try to have these characters fit your personalities without them being, like, oh, like, dating, stuff like that. So if you are a couple and you want to voice act in this, go ahead. Try audition. Or at least join a Google Classroom. Give us what you got, you know? If you want to. I'm not trying to force anyone. Anyways, I just want to make a quick note to this character right here. Again, this is Liliana Roblox's character. This character is also locked off for anyone who wants to voice act that character. And this one, I'm not sure. My friend said that he would love to voice act this character. But then again, I have no idea if he's going to be able to. Because he's been pretty busy lately. And also, he has the voice of a little boy. Genuinely. I've heard him make really weird voices in my lifetime, so I'm pretty sure he can do this. For my female friend that'll be voicing this character, Jasper, I don't know if she's also going to be able to, I don't know if she's going to be able to do this character. He is not going to be able to do this character because of, we haven't been able to really, like, work on it that much because he's been busy doing some other stuff, you know, busy doing homework and stuff. And since, like, school is here, it sucks at the moment. It's kind of ruining it. And this one right here, she's going to get a complete redesign, of course, but this is still going to be Liliana Roblox's character. And if she cannot voice act this character, if you are seeing this video, please let me know. Please, genuinely. Because if you don't let me know, then I'm going to have, like, too much of high hopes. I need to get these things down right now, you know? Before I'm just like, oh, yeah, this character is voiced off, is like, blocked off completely. I need to know this type of stuff. So, once again, please tell me. If you're not able to voice a character, I'm not going to get offended. I'm not going to think, like, hey, that's, like, really mean. No, I'm going to think, like, okay, this needs to be marked down as someone who's a new voice actor. And also, that purple character you saw, I'm pretty sure that was also part of a replacement for this character right here. I'm pretty sure that's also partly the reason why the character got taken off, because yes, of course you want serious characters in this. It's gonna be a pretty serious series once we start getting to some lore. But yeah. And one more thing I wanted to point out. Since I know there's really no adults that are currently that much at the moment, which I know there are some adults that play gacha, etc. But since I know, like, not too many adults really like making gacha things, all of these are gonna be in the range of teenagers' ages. All teenagers. Even this one's a teenager. Just has the appearance of a little boy to lure people out. Again, all of these are teenagers. Do not sexualize them to any type of explicit content. I know what Rule 34 is, people. I'm not in for it. Just don't check my social history.